Hi everyone, my name is Ifedayo and I'm a Nigerian beauty blogger based in Lagos. Here on my YouTube channel I share makeup reviews, skincare reviews and some lifestyle content, so if you'd like to see more of that, please don't forget to subscribe. In today's video I'll be doing a makeup review. It's been a long time since I did one. The last makeup review I did was a review of the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation, which I will link up here or here, so you guys can check that out. But in today's video I'll be reviewing the Fenty Beauty EAZE Drop Skin Tint. It has been everywhere. I think I'm probably the last person to review it, but yeah, I thought I'll still review it for you guys. Share my thoughts about this, its coverage, the way it wears, the finish and all of that good stuff. If you'd like to see more about that, please keep on watching. So I'll be starting off reading the description on the Fenty Beauty website, and it's described as a flexible skin tint, easy to apply with a soft blurred finish. Blur is real. Rihanna wanted to create a light coverage, easy to apply, flexible skin tint that instantly evens out your complexion and gives a flattering blurred effect. EAZE Drop with hydrating quick blur complex is perfect for a no makeup look or for when you want to look effortlessly put together, in 25 adaptable shade options for all. Buildable light to medium long wear coverage with quick blur complex for a hydrating diffuse effects. Smooth texture that layers well with primer and skincare. Applies well with fingers or brush. Humidity, sweat and transfer resistant formula. So how to apply, it says shake well and apply a few drops with the fingers or the full bodied foundation brush 110. Mix layer with your skin and primer. So that's the description on the Fenty Beauty website. It comes in this cute plastic. Is this plastic?
It's on the table. It's like kind of polymer.
It's really lightweight, very travel friendly, will not break because it is plasticky rubber. It's something you can easily slide into your purse, and I really like the packaging. It has the standard white Fenty Beauty cover that all the other Fenty Beauty products, skin products tend to have. So it contains 32 ml of products and it comes with this dispenser. So this is a very functional, simple packaging, no fuss, but also looks really pretty. The next thing I'm talking about is my shade. So I bought this in the shade 21 and I was a little torn between shades 20 and 21. In the Fenty Pro Matte series, I am shade 420. But when I wanted to buy the skin tint, I saw I was matched to shade 20 on the website. Because the skin tint has less shades than the foundation. It has half as much shade as the foundation. There is a chart on the Fenty website that shows the corresponding skin tint shade to your Pro Filter shade. I was matched to shade 20, but everyone I saw shade 20 on seemed lighter than I was. So I thought it'd be better for me to go darker, and then my skin tone would balance out after I apply concealer and all of that good stuff, because it's harder to correct the foundation or a skin product that is too light as opposed to correcting one that is too dark. And this is suitable for people who have, I think, shades who are shade 430, 440, 450 in the Pro Filter line. And I'm going to just show you guys swatches, a swatch of this on my face and then on my neck. So this is what's I also kind of feel like this shade would match the darker areas of my face a little bit more, so perimeters of my face and around my mouth more. So I'm going to show you what that looks like on my chest. So this is shade 21 on my chest, so it's a tad bit darker than my chest, but on my face I kind of feel like it blends quite well into my face. But one thing I'm certain about is that when I apply all my other skin base products, it will look really good. Off the bat, the consistency is a little liquid. It's not runny, it's not super runny, but it has a thinner consistency. It has the consistency of, think maybe the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation, something like that. It's a little thinner, but it is not super thin and runny that it spills everywhere. Shade 20 is deep with warm undertones, while shade 21 is deep with neutral undertones. I kind of feel like the shade 20, the undertone of shade 20 would have been better for me, but I'm somewhere in between shade 20 and 21, to be honest. I'm going to go on to apply the skin tint, and I'll be using my fingers on this side of my face, and then I'll be using a brush on this side of my face. So let's get into it. This is possibly the only foundation, the only skin product in life that I have applied using my fingers, and that I probably will apply using my fingers. So as I'm applying it, the first thing I notice is that my skin looks really blurred out. I can see my skin looking more blurry, having a much more blurred effect and a much smoother effect. I have some areas of hyperpigmentation here and also on my forehead, so I'm applying a little bit of that and dabbing it in to see if I can get more coverage. It's covered that fairly well. I think another reason why I covered that well is because the skin tint is slightly darker than my skin tone. I wouldn't say that it is totally covering my hyperpigmentation, but I would say that they look less apparent. I would give this like a light medium to medium coverage. I wouldn't say this is light coverage. For me, off the bat, this is not light coverage. This is more like light medium. You know, when you have those, there are these areas of coverage that run in between light and medium and full. You can't call them light, but you can't call them medium. You can't call them medium, but you can't call them full. So it's somewhere in between. So for this skin tint, I would say it's somewhere between light and medium. I wouldn't call it light. This is not light coverage. This is really, really good. I like the glow it is giving me. My skin looks really, really blurred out. It looks like skin but better, something like that. It looks really good. I like it a lot. You know, products that have this kind of coverage tend to be a little greasy, dewy, more suited for dry skin. But what I like about this is that despite the fact that the coverage is light medium, I still feel like it is not it's not dewy. It's just skin-like coverage, and the finish it's not mattifying, it's not dewy, it's somewhere in between. There's a really nice balance here, somewhere in between. But I really like it. I really, really like it. So it actually does look like skin. This is beautiful. I'll go ahead to apply the other side of my face with a brush, and then I'll show you guys the two sides. So the brush I'll be using is this Real Techniques buffing brush, and then blend that out. Yeah, I'm just going to push it in. It's blending in so nicely, and I have hyperpigmentation, areas of hyperpigmentation along my jaw here. I can still see them, but they are covered a little bit more. I also have some around my mouth. It's covering them up, but just in a very subtle manner. This is what this looks like off the bat after application. This side I applied with my fingers, and this is what it is looking like, and this side I applied with a brush, and this is what it's looking like. I have a little bit more hyperpigmentation on this side of my face that I applied with a brush than this side, but my skin looks really even out. The hyperpigmentation, areas of hyperpigmentation, they are still picking through a bit, but not so much. But there's overall radiance, and when I mean radiance, I don't mean dew. It's not that glossy, shiny feel you have with foundations, with dewy foundations. It's a kind of balance in between the two, but just looks really skin-like, and my skin looks really blurred out. It's like, is this even skin? If I did not live in Lagos, if I did not live in a very hot, tropical, humid country, I would dare to not set this. I would dare to go out like this and just use this as a nice skin tint. Like, I just did not use any makeup. Can you prove that I did? Can you prove it? Prove it. 400 words that I wore makeup. But because I live in Lagos, I dare not try this. I would not attempt to go out wearing this alone. I would definitely apply powder. Also, because I am more of a full coverage kind of person, I tend to beat my face, do concealer, the whole shebang. Another thing I wanted to mention is that it does not have any tacky residue. Like, it doesn't feel extra tacky, which is one of the reasons I said if I did not live in a humid country and if my skin was not combination skin, I probably would go out without setting it. This side looks pretty much flawless, not because the coverage is more, but because this side of my face has less hyperpigmentation to begin with. But this is what this side is looking like with the brush. If you look at my forehead, I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation here. So I'm going to stop chatting, go ahead to complete the rest of my face, and then I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. I applied concealer, bronzed my skin a little bit, applied some lip gloss, did something quick on the eyes. I'm not going anywhere anyway, but I thought I'll just put the look together and come back and show you guys how it looks. So I think this looks really good. My skin looks airbrushed, looks so smooth, looks so blurred. I'm going to leave clips or pictures of me wearing this skin tint out so you guys can kind of see a wear test kind of. My thoughts about this skin tint. I really like the FENTY Ease Drop blurring skin tint. It's a beautiful light medium coverage based product or skin tint that covers hyperpigmentations a little bit. It is buildable, but there's only so much you can build it. There's only so much coverage you can build it up to. People who have very few hyperpigmentations on their skin or blemishes will really enjoy this product. I think people who have a little bit of hyperpigmentation here and there, just the way I do, or have a little bit more hyperpigmentation than I do, will like this product depending on the kind of coverage they like. If you're someone who does not mind their blemishes showing and who appreciates the blood finish that this skin tint gives you, you will like this. But if you're someone who likes full-on coverage, you like to cover up all your hyperpigmentations, you like to have a full bit at all times, this may not be for you. I think it's very suitable for day-to-day wear. I think it's suitable for work. If you're someone who wants to have something to quickly apply on their face and then conceal here and there and quickly dash out the door and go to work, this is lovely. If you have dry to normal skin, you absolutely love it. If you have combination to oily skin, you may need to use a primer that will help with your oil control. I think this will be lovely for summer as well. Like, it gives a really nice skin-like finish even before you apply your other skincare products. And I think this is lovely for when I want to quickly do a quick bit so that I can present myself on camera and do reviews. This is the kind of product I'll be reaching out for. It costs about $30 for 32 mils of product, which I think is fair considering quality of products you're getting. This blurred out finish, which I really love. I think that is one of the most striking features of this foundation, and I really just like it. Like, I'm looking at my face and I'm like, oh, would I recommend it? Yes, I totally recommend it. I'd like to hear your thoughts about the FENTY Ease Drops blurring skin tint. Have you tried it out? Are there any questions about the product that you'd love me to address? If you have any questions about the skin tint, please leave your questions in the comment section below. I'll definitely get across to answering all your questions. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you probably like to watch my other videos, which I will link here and here for you guys to watch. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.